We desire to be what we perceive we are not. A confident person, creative person, conscious person, lucky person. You know how people say that cannot happen to me? I'm not the lucky one. I'm not the lucky person. In all of my programs, whether it's love healing program or transformation program or goal achievement program, we work on progressive integration of desired identities that clients want to effortlessly manifest. If I want to achieve a goal, I have to assume the appropriate identity. Let's say that I want to drive a car. I have to assume the identity of a driver. If I want to successfully close business deals, I have to assume the identity of a confident person. It is unlikely that I will achieve my goal if I'm in the identity of an insecure person. It is also unlikely that I will have successful marriage if I'm stuck in the identity of a child. I will be dependent on my husband. I won't be able to make decisions of my own. I will seek constant care, approval, and so on. The problem arises when we are stuck in certain identities and we lose capability to take appropriate identity. Identity is a psychological structure with strong tendency to accomplish a goal in a safe and predictable manner. We can look at the identities as clusters of connected characteristics that enable the client to accomplish a goal in a safe and predictable manner. For example, an identity of successful person will have traits such as I immediately turn all my ideas into action. My goals are very clear. I deserve all the best. I make money easily, and so on. Identity of an independent person will have traits such as I make my own decisions. I am resistant to criticism. I freely express my opinions and my emotions, and so on. What is important to know is this. Abilities and personality traits are qualities that we already possess. The problem arises when there is charge, suppressed thoughts and emotions preventing our abilities and traits from manifesting. To resolve this, you can use at least two different approaches. You can try to enforce the desired personality trait by auto-suggestion, for example, or by numerous other methods of positive thinking. This approach does not remove the charge that is blocking the feature of character. It rather adds more charge to create and enhance the trait. Obviously, newly added charge will be in conflict with the existing charge. The created trait is now part of the ego structure, as opposed to being integrated into consciousness. Think of it as putting the gold crown on a rotten tooth. An example would be an insecure person, a person who lacks confidence, and instead of discharging thoughts and emotions and identities that are part of that, he tries to compensate his insecurities with affirmations, with force, with overdoing, overexpressing himself in different ways, depending on his friends, family, and partners for confirmation and reassurance, and so on. This approach does not produce lasting results, since the initial charge blocking the trait is now suppressed, and therefore bound to return. Emotional release systems approach removes the charge blocking the trait, and at the same time enables the client to recognize that the desired feature is already present. This way, not only the charge is removed, but the feature is integrated into consciousness, as opposed to being part of the ego structure. This approach is beneficial for many reasons. It increases the quality of our lives, it satisfies our needs and desires, and it accelerates our spiritual development, the way to our liberation and wholeness. Not many methods do both at the same time. By using this approach, you can easily, automatically, and unconsciously manifest behaviors that are aligned with the desired identities. When a person integrates a group of qualities of a good identity, that identity manifests in life situations automatically as the person's normal behavior. And that is what we want.